Well, it speaks to they're a great team, first and foremost, Vinny. They do that every night. They have the best record in the NBA. They have the number one offense in the NBA, and no one seems to be able to stop that team. So kudos to them.
Similar situation to last game where they go now 23-48 from the three-point line. Just how does the team continue to get out and prevent those attempts?
Well, it's hard. I mean, they lead the league in threes attempted. That's how their roster's been built. You look at their roster, I think they have 7 guys shooting over 40% from three. We have 2. I mean, they have shooting everywhere, off the bench, starting lineup. They get him in transition. They get him off pick and rolls. They have 2 dynamic rollers in Allen and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell had 25 in the first half. We started getting aggressive in the second half. He only had 8. But yeah, it's definitely a challenge, Ryan, to guard the three-point line against that team because they get it in so many different ways, shapes, and forms. But 149 points, obviously, and 23 made threes is not going to cut it. I think that the really important, decisive stretch of that game was second quarter. It was a 21-2 run. Quarters 1, 3, and 4. It's an even game, but just one stretch in that second quarter against that team, and really when you play them, there is no margin for error. And we had a play tonight off of a dead ball when no one had Sam Merrill. There's 5 guys on the court looking around at each other, not talking, and we leave one of the best shooters wide open for a 3. So loose ball, they get a 3, they win the 50-50 battle. So those are the types of plays that you have to prevent if you have any chance of beating that team because they're playing at such a high level.
Coach, can I ask kind of a philosophical question? Because there's some people who think it's just too much three-point shooting in general across the league. Is it bad for basketball, or is it just the evolution of the game?
I can't answer that. I think each team's got to do what's best for their own team. We're not a high volume three-point shooting team. That's not the makeup of our roster, to be quite honest. Their roster, they have that. Is it too much? Is it too little? I don't know. I mean, the game is always changing. And with the evolution of the three-point shot, teams are taking more and more because there's more value in them. I mean, there's a big debate right now. I don't give a shit about that debate. I'm trying to coach my team and try to get us to play a lot better than we have been. And it's not going to get any easier. Got a really gritty, tough team in Detroit coming in here tomorrow night that's playing at a high level.